Okay, these are the power stands, the push-up stands we got from Beachbody, and I was kind of not really thinking it's something that we wanted to get until I saw a video of how easy they were to use and how light they were. So we ended up getting them, and I love them, and I use them pretty much every time there's push-ups in a routine. I use them. So Cindy's going to show you them.
Yeah, we were spending a lot of money on a whole bunch of things, like, you know, the tuna bar and everything, and that's what Rich was worried about, was like all the money we were spending. And I was looking at them, but what got you is when Tony Horton was demonstrating on his YouTube video and just how easy they were to move around. Rich is like, he looked at it and he goes, I'm getting those. Something like that. You were like, I want those. And you have a lot of wrist problems too. Rich has a lot of wrist problems, and mine could use the help too. I read in the instructions today that there's the one thing that's different about these and the other ones I saw, we looked online, was that they had this incline on them, a slight little incline. And when you're doing a push-up, your hand's like this, and your fingers are out. And when you grab around, automatically it's less strain on your wrist. And then I thought it was like this, but that's more of an angle. But if you go like this, which is where you're supposed to, it's down a little bit, so it's less strain. You can also turn them at various angles. There's all different kind of ways you do wide. And Rich is going to show you another thing you can move around with them. But so for me, I need a narrow grip, and also sometimes I'll put them out a little bit just to make sure my elbows stay in, which is something I have to be very careful with my shoulders. And then, and the nice thing I like also is when I'm doing a regular push-up, I tend to do a face plant. Like if I'm trying to get nice and low, I gotta get my face in the carpet, right? And I don't really care for that. I got allergies and stuff. So this is nice because you get a nicer range of motion, and my wrists are doing better too, which is kind of cool. And so just get in, like you see, my elbows are nice and in, and I can get nice and low and still off the carpet. See? So that's kind of nice. Hope my form's good. Trying to keep a flat plank pose. Okay. And the other thing is, you can try your hand at different exercises. I think it was like this. There's something called Chiara di Quattro and one of the other moves for other type exercises you can do for rev abs and different ones, where I think it was that like this? Maybe it's like this, or maybe the other way. Yeah. Where you might get a better range of motion. Instead of going on the ground, you know, I go like this, do one of these things, and you've got a better wrist arrangement there, you know, or maybe just go on the ground. But you have options. And then let me take the camera. Rich can show you. You can move around with these things, and they're really nice and light too, nice and stable.
Yeah, one of the things I really liked about them was how light they are. I mean, they're plastic, but they're not going to break. And they got these rubber pads on the bottom so they don't slip. So you can do, angle I'm going to use here. You can do your...
Hang on, I'm going to get around you here.
You can do your moving push-ups. And they don't... It's not... I'm taking the heater back there. But, you know, you can tell they're very easy to move around.
And your wrists are much better too, because Rich actually... Don't you wear braces too?
Yeah, I brace my wrists. And you can also use them for different... Like in one of the Insanity routines, you're doing switch kicks like this. And so you can use them for a lot of things.
You have to see which way you'd want them. I never know which way to put them, but you can tell with your wrist which way is better.
But when I was doing the dips and the switch kicks, you know, like this with your hand,
my
wrist is like really hurt.
And your shoulders.
So with this,
yeah.
You can do it like that, and it's in a much better angle. So that's why we like them.
So what do you think? You like them? Okay. Yeah. Anything else, or?
That's it.
All right. See ya.